Hello. So I'm going to give a quick overview of my final project, which I titled ISP Summary Sales. And this information gives a nice summary of some information that is key for ISPs to understand their marketing tactics better, and also understanding what the market is telling us. So I started out by diagramming my entities. So I created the entities account, contacts, leads, orders, order products, and products. I defined what type of um, column these should be. And I also created the junction object or junction entity order products. The order products helps allow the customer flexibility because we never really know how many products a customer will order. So that allows the products and orders to be related, but allow the flexibility of varying numbers. After diagramming the information, I did parse my data. I cleaned it and I normalized the data to check for any duplicates or errors, and also accounted for that in how I defined my product keys, foreign keys, and composite keys. I then went into my instance and created my tables. So here are my tables here. And this is just to show an example of what some of the products look like. So this is the table that you see here for order products. And that order products table just shows the order ID and the product that the customer selected. So you know that there are multiple products that can be related to one order, but this object allows that flexibility. So after creating that information and uploading it into my database, which I did using Workbench, and their table data import wizard, which is fantastic. If you work in a Salesforce ecosystem, it's very similar to Data Loader. It's easy mapping and it provides great detailed error messaging. So you can go back and understand what went wrong, and correct that data or alter your SQL statement if needed. So after compiling each statement, so I went through and created one statement per goal. So what was the information I'm looking for, and how do I create each statement? So I did that individually before creating a stored procedure to do it all at once, because of course I want this to be reusable as the information ebbs and flows, as it changes. I want to be able to see this information similar to like a dashboard, and run that multiple times. So some of this information was helpful, and I'll explain how each data point or each query is helpful in understanding our customer. So with the pre-sale order count, this is often some information that we'd want to know of how many orders do we still have in pre-sale. So this helps us kind of predict what is going to be accounted for as far as revenue in coming months as the projects that these pre-sales are associated with will get released. The second query I looked at was our top 3 selling products. So this is not necessarily what we're telling the market, but what the market is telling us. So from our products here, what are the top 3 products that we sell? What is the price point of those products? So it helps us understand what those products are that our customers are leaning more towards. And then we see the average leads per contact. This helps us delineate what information and what tactics we need marketing wise to be able to see how many leads or how many touches it takes to get a contact to convert. So this is helpful. Um, but these are just a few of my queries that are helpful to understand a more scalable model for an ISP. Thank you so much.